All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of Empower Athlete with Deja Church. I'm so excited to have y'all here with me and start this journey with y'all. I'm here with two special guests that I have known for a very long time. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, but I'm gonna talk my talk first about them or whatever. So to my left, we have Trishton Jackson, the Trishton Jackson, Minnesota Vikings, football, pro athlete. He can hoop a little bit, but we're going to get into that later. Then we got Michael Flowers to my right, Southfield legend, Sports Center, Western Michigan going crazy, just graduated from Washington State. And yeah, I'm so excited to start this podcast off with y'all. Like, I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I just been kind of like nervous about it, or I just always tell myself like I'm not ready, but I feel like this is a really good group to start with. I'm excited. We about to talk our shit, pop our shit. So, Trishton, say what's up.
What up, though?
How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm excited to be on here with you, man.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right, cool. You finally in the city. When the last time you was here?
I be out. I be in and out. Like, last time I was here probably was December.
For real?
Yeah, December.
For like Christmas?
Nah, I miss Christmas. I came for my brother's birthday.
Oh, okay, that's lit.
Before Christmas, yeah. It was cool, though.
So how it feels to be back?
It's different being back for the summer, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's my first summer back in probably like 5 years.
Damn,
Yeah.
5 years.
First 4th of July with my people. It was cool, though. It was
Yeah,
fun.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
It was fun.
All right, Mike, what's up? How you feeling today?
What's the deal? I'm good. Chilling, vibing.
When the last
Going
time you
off
was
you.
in the city?
I was just here a minute ago. I don't know. I was in Washington State, though, for a minute this past year.
And how you like that?
It was smooth. It was cool. It was different, though.
Uh-huh.
But it's cool. I'm glad to be here, though. You know,
Yeah.
like Tuzi said.
I heard the weather in Washington was like, I heard the sun only come out like 60 days out of the year. Is that true?
I don't know if that's true. I don't know
I
if
heard
that's
You know-
true.
You heard that too?
Yeah.
You heard that?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true. It might be true. I mean,
I know,
shoot.
especially Seattle, though. I don't know how that close is that Seattle.
Yeah, no, Pullman about 5 hours from Seattle, but it get cold there.
Dang.
It's freezing there, so I mean, the sun was out when I first got there, and once the season started, I got real cold.
you was
so,
locked
you know
in,
what I
huh?
mean? Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right, y'all. So we're going to take them all the way back. I know yesterday we was all together having a good time on the
sure.
floor, chopping it up about Beachwoods League and talking about who is the better player. So
Yeah.
when did y'all first get involved in basketball? For Trish, we going to switch it up for you because you play football, but you know you have a very strong love for basketball. So we got to talk about both.
They know that?
Let them know.
They gonna talk your shit.
Let them
No,
know.
it's crazy. Most people growing up really didn't even know I played football. 'Cause I played for the Falcons, you know, Southfield Falcons. Everybody played for the Falcons. So it's like,
Nah, not everybody. My family played for the Ravens.
oh, no.
No, we was calling. I used to cheerlead.
Oh, no. Southfield like the Falcons. Y'all know where it's at.
Yeah.
So, I don't think we never lost to y'all ever. I don't think.
I don't know, but that's where you met my oldest brother, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
that's interesting.
Yeah. I actually met Mike playing basketball. Like,
For
after
sure.
Beachwood. I think after Beachwood, because I ain't meet you. Yeah, we played for crossover together.
For sure.
Yeah. So
I forgot how old was we when we did that?
I don't know. I know it was after Beachwood for me, though.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
No,
So
we
it
was
was early.
young. We was
Yeah.
some youngins. And Stevenson days.
Yeah, Stevenson, too.
Yeah,
Wait.
for sure.
Y'all both went to Stevenson?
Yeah. But I was young though. Like I left 3rd grade. When you was there, you was there all elementary.
No, I went to Allen Academy, too. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that because I went to Leonard. That's so
Oh,
crazy.
that's down the street. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole
Yeah.
street is like Stevenson, Leonard, then McIntyre.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stevenson, where was that though?
I was gonna say Leonard.
I think
All the like,
No,
all like the
Stevenson was
bad
at-
kids
Stevenson, where
went
was that?
there.
Yeah, no.
some legends went to Stevenson
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay, some legends with the Leonards.
Respect.
All right, so at Beachwoods, was y'all hooping on the same team?
Oh, no. We had met after I played with Beachwood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know how old he was. I played with crossover to my first little AAU youth team,
Yeah.
like for real, you know. Remember Johnny Slater, Artist Slater and them?
That last name sounds so familiar.
You don't know Johnny and them?
I know people by face.
Yeah.
So it was his team. It was me, him, Grant Gilbert, Dan Gilbert's son.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to figure out who else was on that team.
Oh, y'all had a little squad.
Who else was there? Rashad came for a minute.
Yeah, Rashad. I don't know where you hoop at now. Where you hoop at now?
He was at St. Louis. He just transferred.
Yeah.
He just transferred. Shout out my boy.
Yeah.
But,
Shout out Rashad.
Yeah.
No, hooping came early for me though. I was really hooping at a young age always, but it was kind of both at the same time. As far as like me being like in the neighborhood playing football, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was more known in the neighborhood playing football. Like going to go get it. Like you know what I'm saying. The youngest to, you know what I'm saying. Like big cousins bet on me to go like catch a fart when I was young. Play a little jackpot in the hood, like people used to bet on me and stuff.
Yeah.
But I really hooped up for real, like on some in the gym, like type. That's what I like to do, early. But it was really both, like if that makes sense.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
But
And what about you, Mike? Why did you get started playing basketball? Who introduced you to the sport?
Shoot, I always was playing basketball. Shoot, I really say my parents. My dad, he introduced me to it. He put the ball in my hands, but I just always loved it. I played with my cousins growing up. My friends, you know what I'm saying, Tuji, all types of people. Met so many people playing the game, you know, so.
Yeah, and both of y'all have, like, athletic families, don't y'all? Your brothers play sports, and your cousins, and even your sister, I heard she was a lockdown defender over there at Beechwood.
Don't let her hear that. Don't let her hear that. Cause,
Shout out to Kristen.
But nah, yeah, she was on the team too. Yeah, she did her thing. She came in, locked down for 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
You know what I'm saying? 2 minutes, did her thing, came right out, you know, so she was a great role player.
I know that's right. I love hearing like girls playing basketball and stuff, especially like when I was growing up. I don't know, I was like a tomboy. I got involved when I was like 5 years old. I was still living in Ohio. I played for the YMCA League, and I scored like 2 points the whole season.
Oh, yeah.
Ever since then, I'm like, I'm a bucket. But it was just like they never passed me the ball, so I remember like when I first made that basket, I was so happy. My mom had it like on video camera or whatever. It was lit.
So when you start going to Leonard?
I think when I was 8, I moved.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was born in Lorain, Ohio. And I moved here when I was like 7 or 8, and then that's when I went to Leonard. And
Wait, you said Lorraine?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
That's by Akron?
No, it's not by Akron. It's like 30 minutes outside of Cleveland.
Oh,
It's like a real like small town full of like black people in Puerto Rico. But we was lit. I had to leave all my friends behind, y'all. I was so sad.
Oh my god.
I had a friend, I forgot her name, but she lived around the corner. If we ever meet again, we gotta hang out. She was lit. But yeah, so from like middle school or whatever, I think when I got here, I met Mike, and my dad was actually our coach.
For sure.
And
Coach, where at?
Power stroke.
Power stroke.
Power stroke. We was up there at Beechwoods practicing. That's where I met Deja, at Beechwoods, for real.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Power
so we was,
stroke.
you know what
I
I'm
ain't know
saying?
that.
Man, that messed me up mentally, power stroke. I used to hate running them laps.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
was
start
tripping.
practice. We started practice with the laps. I remember. Straight around the whole Beechwoods.
Oh,
Just to get started.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
It
was cool, though.
Yeah, that was fun. I always joke with Mike and say, like, my dad loved Mike when we were playing. Like, my dad used to bench me. He used to yell at me, and, like, Mike was his favorite player. It was low-key.
I was getting the bucket. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, me, I was just a lockdown defender.
Deja got a couple buckets back then. She got a couple buckets for sure.
Yeah, most definitely.
Only girl on the team, too.
That's what I was about to say. That do
Yeah.
that.
She was the only girl on the team.
Oh wow, yeah, you lit.
Yeah,
My
so she
dad
got her
was
stripes
coach.
early.
Got some buckets though for real.
You know me.
She got a couple
You know
buckets.
me here and there.
For sure.
So, about what age when y'all was playing either basketball or football did y'all, like, realize, like, this is, like, what I want to do? And what age did you really see yourself start to elevate against your competition?
I feel like for me, it was early for me because I'm the youngest brother. So I always had that, like, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta dominate and be the best. You know what I'm saying? And it went from that to me, like, actually knowing that I was good. And when I knew I was good, it was like an environment, like I was telling y'all yesterday, like, in every environment I was going in, I was doing good. So I was like, I like this, you know what I'm saying? And then when I started working out, and then I started doing more stuff, I was like, oh, okay. I can really be, like, the best, you know? You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Sure.
Shit, that's what really motivates me every day too, though. So, but it's like thinking about that too when I was younger. But I don't know. It started early with me. I feel like, and then I was like, in high school, I had to make the decision to play both or play one or another. And I know that football is like a different type of grind to it. So it's like I fell in love with that grind. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I went with football. But that was later. But I feel like I fell in love with kind of both early, at a young age.
So,
That's what's up. What about you?
no, I kind of the same way. I fell in love with it early. You know what I'm saying? Right when I, like we said, Beechwood, stepped in Beechwoods, I was in love with basketball. I still been in love since. So I was kind of the youngest too, like you said, with the athletic family, like my cousins, John and stuff, playing up and stuff my whole life. I wanted to be like them in a way. I wanted to catch up to them and stuff like that. So, I still got that little love and that hunger from the game when I first started. And, I'm just trying to keep going with that,
I respect that. I think we all have in common, like we are like all the youngest sibling. So like I think that's pretty cool. I feel like the youngest sibling always kind of got like, that little edge or
that chip on their shoulder.
There's something about this. I
Yeah.
don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about that chip later because it was something we talked about a few weeks ago when we was talking about the draft and how everybody, all the draftees or whatever, was getting their name called. And then when Jaden's names got called, they was talking crazy on the TV.
For sure.
And Mike, he had mentioned something about, man, that's that Detroit chip where he said something like that. I was like,
That's that chip. They sleep, man. So.
Yeah, we definitely gonna talk about that a little later.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to high school. So Mike went to Southfield. He was at West Bloomfield. So let's talk about some of y'all accolades there. I know Mike, you I remember, I think it was your senior year, you had like a 50-point game.
Yeah.
Or did you have multiple?
I had one.
Oh, okay.
I had some 40s, 30s,
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about
Had a
that 50-point game. Like, what was you feeling to have? I ain't never had 50. I ain't gonna lie. I think the most I had was like
50?
I
50
had like
piece.
37. That was 50 OD. Like, you literally got to lock in. Like, what was your mindset in that game?
I mean, sure, I did what I had to do. That game, Remy, our boy Remy, he was out that game. So, and me and him was like the two leading scorers. So, when he was out, I knew right then, like, I'm going to have to step up, man. It was just my night,
So, nights like that, do you just, like, start off, like, hot and you be like, oh, yeah, it's one of them games? Or do you, like...
The bucket keep getting bigger.
Yeah. I've literally heard stories about, like, hoopers. They be like, literally, like, I looked at the rim and it was, like, bigger than what it was. I'm like, man, you just talking.
No, I experienced that before.
Man, that's a different type of idea.
Yeah. No, I was locked in that day.
You had multiple, though?
No, I had 150. I ain't gonna lie, I had 150, but I had some 40s, some close to the 50s, some 30s, all that, real buckets, but only the real ones know that, Deja a real one, so I respect it.
I remember it happened. I said, damn, Mike just dropped 50.
Right.
Oh, for real, we gotta go watch him play. I'm like,
yeah, nah.
What about you? What was your best game in football? I feel like you played QB at its time.
I did.
Oh, you did?
I did.
But what was your main position? Was you wide receiver in?
I played quarterback my freshman year until like my junior year. I kind of played receiver and quarterback a little bit, punt return, kick return type.
That's so crazy how football players can just hop around like that.
Yeah. I mean, especially in high school, though. I mean, in high school, you want, like, you know what I'm saying, the best player to touch the ball. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you. Okay, so when was, like, your mindset? Like, when did you know, like, okay, wide receiver, that's me? Like,
I was having fun, like, for real.
oh, that's a vibe.
Yeah.
That's a vibe.
Like, y'all ever reached a peak in basketball, like, you just not even thinking, you just having fun. Like, you just good.
That's the beauty of it. That's the best time, for real.
Yeah, I was having fun at that. And I was just, bro, I ain't really do it. So I play AU, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know. And I ain't really had a chance to do, like, football camps and stuff. I only did 2. And off them 2, I played receiver and just racked up hella offers.
Really?
They offered just 2 of them. I'm like, oh, yeah. And I was having fun, though. I was like, my dad just told me to go to him. And I was like, all right, bet. I'm going to go.
That's lit.
And I went down, going crazy. And I was like, dang. I started training. I'm like, oh yeah, this shit fun.
All right, so y'all having like these big games and being such big time athletes in high school. Obviously, y'all know like what comes with it. Like y'all get a lot of attention. So like, what did you guys do in high school to like maintain your focus and like give like a little game for like the youngest that's gonna be watching? For especially like for the big name ones out here, and especially now it's a little different. Like social media was popping back there, but now it's OD.
Yeah, it's different.
These
it's
kids,
different.
you see,
It's a different life now.
they posting not committed photos every single day. I'm so tired of seeing them. So give us a little game. How did y'all stay focused in high school to make sure y'all ain't really get knocked off y'all pivot?
I mean, for me, I was always just focused on the game. In high school, it was more like I was still a kid. You so young then, so I say like, yo, the best advice is just, still be a kid. Do what you do, have fun with your friends, but still lock in and know like if you're trying to take the game serious, you gotta lock in. You gotta, sacrifice, do what you gotta do, work hard.
Yeah, and you can't do everything that everybody else do.
For sure.
You can't every function. And I think it's so important that you said like still be a kid, because a lot of people or a lot of parents be like really hard on their children and they kind of miss that aspect of it. What about you?
I say like, basically like what y'all said, like you still a kid at the end of the day, but you like play football, you play sports, so you got to know that too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're dealing with, especially nowadays, because you going to college for NILs.
Yeah.
Man, it's like a bigger bag on the floor.
It's crazy. Because when I was in high school, I ain't gonna lie, to be honest, I sacrificed everything. I ain't really start going out the crib until like I got to college.
Really?
Yeah, I ain't really get out. Nobody really know that about me though.
What?
Yeah, I ain't really do nothing. I was in the gym all the time or on the field. I used to live right across the street from the football field. My high school. I used to walk over there every day. Like just on some board. If it was in the winter, go to the gym.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
I didn't know that. I mean, for me, I think it's so dope how like we all like are transitioning to, well, you already there, you're professional already, but we're transitioning to our like first year playing professionally, but we're literally like in different positions, different sports and stuff. So I feel like all three of us can give different perspectives on it. So for me, I think like staying focused. Well, obviously I'm a female, so it was kind of different. Also, I had 3 older brothers who has been on my neck since like I came into this world, and like they don't play about me. So shout out to my 3 older brothers. I love y'all. But I think for me, I was just so locked in. Like my parents and my brothers just always like instill like this work ethic. Like after practice, I would literally like go to the gym with like my trainer, and I would just be like working so hard. Some days I look back, I was like, man, I was kind of doing too much. I kind of like relax or whatever. But I think definitely like my love, I started getting offers when I was like in the 8th grade. So once I knew like I was different and I was able to go to college for free and really understand it, I knew I had to move different. And like in middle school, I was night and day. Like y'all, like a lot of people don't even know, like I was hanging out with like the wrong crowd of people, and I ended up like going to juvie, bro. Like I was
what? You was a juvie?
Jail. Yes, my mama had to like come save the day. It was so crazy.
Then 8th grade, you had offers.
Right, right.
Oh my God.
This happened in 7th grade.
That's crazy.
You had to lock in.
We was doing like some dumb stuff, and like I just like my brothers had to sit me down, like you tripping, like lock in, and I really just like, oh yeah, I'm kind of good at this, so I kind of just like focused.
That's what's up though. Your brothers actually, did that for you and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I appreciate them so much because they weren't like demanding, like they weren't like trying to be like my father. They like let me like mess up and make mistakes and stuff. But also like my oldest brother, I learned from his mistakes. He was the wild one out of the bunch, and I love him to death. But we talk about this all the time. But I learned from the stuff that he did to make sure I never made the same mistake.
Yeah. I feel that though. I did that too.
Got to.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like I wouldn't be in my shoes right now if it wasn't for that.
For
my people, my family, like growing up and learning from their mistakes and seeing what they doing. And
that's big. Yeah. So do you ever like tell them that, like just call them, because they be needing to hear that?
Yeah, they know. Oh,
that's what's up.
I love y'all. Yeah. Yeah, they know.
That's what's up. I love that. All right, let's skip to college now. All of us ended up at one school, and then we ended up transferring. We're going to talk a lot about that because I want to talk about that. So how was y'all experiences at y'all first school? We got Michigan State, we got Western, we got U of M.
Right.
None of us end up staying. So talk about y'all experience.
I All right. I
want like all around. Like, yeah, we're gonna talk about sports, like all of that. But like, first day on campus, like Lil Twos walking into Michigan State.
Man, it was a dream.
Football player.
It was a dream.
Everybody, let me get your autograph.
All right.
It was a dream for me. I'm not even gonna lie. Michigan State was my dream school. So it was crazy. I went there to do, you know what I'm saying, play football. My first day in school was just like crazy. It was like nuts. Like,
talk about it.
You know how like people put their fit out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you growing up and stuff like that, it was like that for me for my first day.
You too grown for that. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't go back to class after that. It was so crazy. Michigan State's so big, dog.
Yeah.
Like on campus, it's crazy. It's like if you see somebody, you ain't gonna see them again until like the next semester or something crazy. It's like a statistic.
Wow.
Yeah, you ain't gonna never see them again. So big. I'm going to classroom like 400 people. Man, nightlife was good. It was crazy. It was cool though. But and actually ball was good though. So everything was cool for me.
Yeah, and your transition from high school to college, like football wise, like how was that?
Mine was kind of different because I ain't gonna lie, like I kind of had a little help. Like before, I kind of already knew in high school where I was going already. So I used to go to Michigan State all the time. And you know, I had players I grew up with playing Little League with Michigan State. So I used to go up there all the time. So I felt comfortable. So it wasn't nothing. I used to work out with them already. You know what I'm saying? Do stuff like that. It was just like actually going up there and playing ball and showing like, or telling myself I can really do this, you know what I'm saying? At that point, when I was a freshman coming in, but I really felt comfortable going in for real. It was different for me. I was kind of blessed.
Okay.
Because I seen, you know how you see as a freshman, you kick it with, you know what I'm saying? You see them going through it, and so y'all freshmen, y'all, you know what I'm saying, going through it and shit like that, you know.
For sure.
So.
That's what's up. You had a good experience.
Yeah,
for sure.
What about you?
I mean, mine was kind of good too. It didn't end that way, but it's all love and all that. In that way, it wasn't always good, but I mean, no, for real. I mean, my time at Western was great. I met a lot of good people that I'm still cool with. And basketball was good, especially when I first got there. You know, before the games even started, you a freshman. You know how it is. Like you finally on a big campus. Your dream, your goals coming true. So yeah, I was just in the moment at that time. Everything was good. And then the season came and I ain't play. Everything changed then. Everything changed when the ball tipped up then. But
how basketball work in the summer? Y'all come in the summer?
Oh yeah, we there right now. And you know what I'm saying? You get there like June, summer one. It depends on your school though. Some schools you stay there the whole summer. But
so how it work for freshmen in basketball?
Oh, you come in right away and you get thrown in the fire. I remember my first day, like they said, like we about to go straight to the weight room, to the turf, you know, right to the court. We did everything the first day.
Scrimmage?
Oh yeah, we did it all. I remember that strength coach said we gonna be bulletproof this year. I said, what? I said, this what this about? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I got a rude awakening when I first got there, but I like that though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I came in with a lot of older dudes too. Yeah. That was good and stuff. So, you know, they kind of taught me the way. I just sat back and observed and learned from them. So it was a good experience for sure.
You played with Josh?
Josh Davis? Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's my dog. Yeah, I played with him for 2 years.
Okay.
So, yeah, that was somebody who, you know, welcomed me in when I first got there for sure.
Shout out to Josh.
Yeah.
So what was it like not playing your freshman year? Because I know you said you played as a true freshman. Like coming from being that man and that star AAU high school to not playing. I mean, a lot of people, mostly all freshmen, go through like a situation like that.
I was about to
that's a difficult situation.
Break down if I ain't play.
I already know, bro. That's a difficult situation. All I know is, I mean, at first you just get there and you just, you know, you expecting to play like you said. You the man in high school. We all do our thing. But I feel like as the season went on, I started understanding. But, you know, I was still mad. But it was like, I knew it was dudes there older than me. Of course, you know, they done put the time in. But I'm like, I feel like I'm good, too. I feel like I should be on the floor right now. But, I mean, that kind of motivated me, too. I feel like especially that summer. Like, I got in the gym way more. I'm like, you know, there's no way in the world this next year I ain't playing.
Right.
Like, this coach going to have to play me. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for me, it was different. I would have loved to play as a freshman, though. But
yeah. And I love that mindset that you just had, because a lot of people, when they don't play, they ready to up and leave. And, you know, we all probably have our own thoughts about transferring and stuff, but I don't really like when them situations happen. Obviously, like, I know
I couldn't transfer yet. I had to show. I had to stay there.
No, like, you really, like,
I couldn't leave.
Really prove them wrong. Like, y'all got me effed up.
Yeah, for sure. No, for sure. They had to film me that next year.
And they did.
Yeah, they had to film me.
They definitely did. And while you was there, like I said, that's when I looked on TV. You was on Sports Center hitting something crazy. Like, it was nuts. Like, back to back.
Oh yeah,
like,
Milwaukee game.
Talk about that. Like, did you know you was finna wake up on Sports Center?
Nah, I ain't know that. I ain't gonna sit here and lie act like I knew that. But, I mean, I'm a confident player, you know, especially at the end of the game. So, I mean, I told the coach put the ball in my hands, and you know, it went in. I mean, that's simple, you know.
Okay, we talk about confidence. For me, I feel like basketball-wise, confidence wasn't something that I always, well, in high school, I did, obviously. When I went to college, I kind of, like, got knocked down a little bit. And just from the school that I went to and the style of play that, you know, I thought it was and what I was told. And when I got there, it was just something totally different I had to adjust to.
For sure.
And, you know, I kind of lost my confidence in route. And then I felt like my 5th year is when I really, like, gained that, fully had that confidence that I had, like, in high school again. And it really just, like, showed in my game. And I want y'all to talk a little bit about how important confidence is. I seen, like, a little snippet. Kevin Durant was, like, he was talking about when he was growing up, how people was, like, better than him. And he was, like, he was working harder than them. He, like, I'm in the gym all day and these people better than me. He was like, but I really learned it was all confidence. Once he built, like, I can't be F with type junk and, like, really believe every shot that he take is finna go in. He said his game just changed. And I ain't learned that to my 5th year of college. And, you know, when I talk to a lot of girls today, I talk so much about confidence, because it's so important. And I didn't have that person telling me that when I was younger. So what's y'all stories with y'all confidence? Because I know they probably fluctuated throughout y'all careers.
Yeah. Mine is kind of like, we was just talking about college and stuff like that. It was kind of like that moment where, like, I had to, like, do something for myself, like, and transfer to another school and redo that whole little thing and, you know, be that new dude and, you know what I'm saying? And I did it by myself, though, you know? Like, it wasn't, like, a decision nobody made for me. I was like, yeah, it's time to, like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then,
like,
when you probably transfer, it's so many people who got things to say, whether it's, like, the outside noise, your family, the people from, like, Michigan State, they probably talking crazy, and you really just, like, locked in with yourself.
Yeah, and then my situation was so crazy with why I transferred. And so, like, to go to another school and have to sit out, too, it's kind of like, all right, like, y'all mess.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, like, when I came back, it was kind of like I had, like, y'all had to feel me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like confidence. I went out there like, oh yeah, I'm not taking this for granted. Like, every time I'm out here, like, I'm going at somebody, or like somebody gonna see me or feel me.
Right.
Same thing Mike was saying.
Yeah, facts. I feel like it's levels to confidence for real. You know, like KD said. I mean, I ain't hear exactly what he said, but I mean, I feel like before then he was confident, but it's just a different level he reached. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he realized, like, yeah, I really can't be fucked with, and then it was just up from there. So I mean, I feel like, you know, everybody reached that at some point if they gonna be, you know, hit they prime and stuff. You gonna get to where you supposed to get to. So you just gotta have that mental shift.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Trishton, I want you to talk about something. I remember we talked about this a long time ago. You probably don't even know what I'm talking about. But you was like, when you had transferred to Syracuse, you was saying, I don't know how the conversation got here, but you was giving me some, like, motivational pep talk or something. And he like, Dage, I literally wrote all my goals down and left it on the board, and then I literally just watched it happen. He's like, I literally wrote every goal down, and then at the end of the season, he's like, everything happened.
That's
so
big.
Talk to us about manifestation and how you did that, because that's amazing to me. Like, I love stories like that.
It's funny because, like, it's so crazy because it's like people say that all the time. You hear, like, I wrote my goals down, write your goals down.
Right.
I'm like, I hear this all the time. And I sat out a year, but I learned so much in that year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, well, I got a taste of it too. I played in the bowl game too. So it was weird how it worked. I sat out, but I played in the bowl game. So I'm like, I'm real hungry. You know how you get when, like, oh, they gave me a taste of it. I can really, like, you know what I'm saying? I scored in the bowl game and stuff. So I'm like, all right, come back. I'm like, all right. I wrote everything I wanted to do. I looked up everybody's stats.
Oh, you was locked in.
Yeah, I was out here. I heard of him.
Right.
I was writing people's name up there in red. I'm on his ass.
That's so big, really being a student of the game. Like, that's next level love.
Yeah, I used to actually watch other people. I used to watch them. I'd be like, what they good at?
All right.
You know what I'm saying? The other receivers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, if he good at something, I'll take it a little bit, but I'm on his ass. So I wrote all my goals down when I won the competition. I seen it literally happen. Everything on the, I wrote it on the mirror, I think, in my bathroom. Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. Nothing but God.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I think about that story like actually a lot because I mean it ain't worked for me. I did a pageant and I made a vision board and I put that I wanted to win my pageant.
Yeah.
I ain't even play top 16.
But it's like
It don't mean it's gonna work every time though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep
I'm
going.
like, damn,
It's
I'm
a
trying to
mental
get
thing,
I'm trying to
though,
get
for
a Trishton effect.
Right. I feel
It did
you.
not work for me.
I feel you.
it's a mental thing though, like to see that every day and like,
Yeah.
like, all right, like I can really do this. Like confidence, how we just said, like I can do this shit. Like
Right.
Yeah. That's what's up. And then for you, Mike, when you transferred, you went to Southern Alabama.
South Alabama.
Oh, South Alabama. What city is that in?
That's in Mobile.
Oh yeah.
Mobile, Alabama.
And you had one of the best seasons ever. But
How was that though?
It was cool actually.
Alabama.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't really been to Alabama these ways. You know, I never been there before going there, but it was cool though for real. Like I went down there, the people was cool, the food was great. You know what I'm saying? The weather was amazing. Except for it rained a lot. But other than that, you know, the warm weather. Yeah. No, it don't snow there. So, but yeah, it was smooth. Alabama was great.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And talk about a little bit about your season there. Didn't you? I might be lying, but you like almost led the nation in like scoring, right?
Yeah, I was top in the nation for about the majority of the year, and then once the end of the year came, I finished like 5th in total points or something like that. So.
And y'all was winning.
Yeah, we won too that year. Yeah, it was a short
That's
season though.
big.
It was a short season because of COVID. So you know, I had to do something good. You know, it was my senior year too before the COVID season came up. So I'm like, I got to go out with a bang. You know what I mean?
Man, let's talk about COVID for a minute. I don't know about y'all, but that was like a very I don't know what's going on with the mic.
Right.
That was like COVID was you didn't get to experience COVID in college, did you?
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
COVID, it was terrible. It was
it was different, bro. It was different.
Didn't y'all do like half seasons and like stuff like that?
Well, we started late and
Yeah.
it was just like the worst experience ever.
No fans for real. Depending on where you was at, I was in Alabama,
fans.
so I had fans. I had like 25%.
Yeah, it was like that too.
Yeah.
Well, see, I play women's basketball. We don't get fans anyway, so.
Okay.
But just like being really not, and I was in Chicago. It was like really bad, and that was just like one of the like a real dark moment in my life. They had like ended up moving us into like rooms where it was like just us, like just one bedroom rooms, and told us like we literally couldn't come out our rooms. They had somebody watching us like at the door, couldn't leave, and like mentally it was so hard for me because y'all know me, I'm such a social person, and like I was just trapped in a room all day, and I literally like went through like a form of like depression because it was just me and basketball, and that literally was it. And, as we switching gears talking about like our mental health and how COVID played such a big factor in like my mental health, it was tough. I mean, I remember like my face was like breaking out. Like I don't even like break out, but like my face was just like filled with pimples. Like I started gaining weight. I didn't even feel like myself. Like I literally like was ready to like stop playing basketball. It was so hard for me.
For sure.
But
that's COVID. It was tough.
Yeah, it hit. And, it hit all of us. And
Yeah, it was tough for everybody.
We all went through our adversity. Yeah. So how did like COVID play a factor in y'all lives? It doesn't have to be sports, but just like with anything.
For me, it was just my experience of being like a rookie in the league.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, cause I didn't get COVID. I wasn't really around. I was in LA, so it was cool.
So you was still outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was cool though for me. But it just like it was different. Like
Uh-huh.
you know what I'm saying? No fans. We can't really do nothing. Like I ain't know how to like do stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and that was
like,
your first year.
Yeah. So it was like hard to do because the vets don't even know. You looking at vets like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
you following them sometimes, like what's going on, whatever. And they don't even know it's COVID. So it's like, it's weird. It was a weird year. But other than that, it was just like my experience being a rookie.
Yeah.
I feel like it ain't really affect me off the field or like nothing not football related.
Right.
All my family was healthy too, so it was cool.
That's good.
So,
Yes. What about you, Mike?
Yeah, COVID. I was in Alabama at that time, so it was different. Obviously, it was good though. I feel like since I was in Alabama rather than Michigan, we was able to have fans, so that was one plus about it with basketball. But off the court, I don't know. COVID was just different. Like I still tried to kind of live my life the same way though. You know, like I didn't want to fall into the, what society was putting on us and stuff like that. So I was just trying to be as normal as I could, but I knew the world wasn't normal at the time, so it was obviously an adjustment. But I stayed focused on basketball in school.
Right.
I tried to keep my mind at ease and stuff, but it was a crazy time. I feel like we still obviously recovering from it. So
yeah. So do you would you say like basketball is like your number one outlet? The thing like that you go to when you deal with like stuff that affects your mental health?
For sure. I say basketball is like the best outlet for me and my family.
Yeah.
I got go-to people and stuff, but basketball is definitely something I can escape and go to, and I get my mind off things. So especially during COVID, that was a good release and stuff like that to go to and get away.
Isn't that crazy how like our sport literally like, I don't know about y'all, but it has literally brought me like the biggest heartbreak of my life, and like, also like my happiness. Like,
oh yeah.
That's so crazy. That's what.
It's a lot of emotion in the game.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
'Cause you get playing for a long time.
Yeah.
When you start playing basketball?
When I start, I think I was 5.
Yeah. That's a long time.
Ever.
That's almost 20 years.
Man, 20 years in the game, and I'm still going. I still like.
And you still going.
And I love it.
That means something though,
But
People
what's so big for me that I'm realizing is like, once the season ended in March and I went through like the WNBA process and like going to combines and the draft, and we're not gonna get in this today, but how the WNBA is like, it's not a lot of jobs and all that other thing.
Sure.
I took a break away from basketball just because right after the season, like the draft is literally like the next week. So I just took a break like from my body and my mind and my mental. And at first, like the first 2 weeks, I was living life. I didn't touch a basketball in like 3 weeks. I'm like, oh yeah, da-da-da. Then we start hitting like that month, and I'm like, dang, hold on, I'm starting to miss it.
Right.
I'm starting to miss it. Then I get the ball again and get back in the gym, and I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't lose nothing. Like, I was coming back, and I work with like not little kids, but like kids in like the Detroit public school system. So I just be hooping with them a lot, and I'm like, man, like I literally love the game. And
yeah, it's
like,
routine.
Yeah.
I love it.
You've been doing this since you was 5. It's like routine.
For sure.
It feel unnatural for you to go 2 weeks without touching the ball.
I'm terrified what's gonna happen when I stop. But that's why I'm doing things like this, because like all throughout my career, I've always like been involved in like more than like basketball stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited about what we got going on here. So let's talk about y'all transition into y'all professional sports. So, Mike, you're still going through the process, and hopefully waiting on that call to, take your game to that next level or whatever. Which you definitely gonna get there, man. It's different, man. Your game is different, and then
sure.
you went through the draft process. You didn't get drafted, but you were a free agent.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did that situation go? Like, what was your mindset going into LA and like, I'm finna make the team? Like, how many spots is available? Because I don't know like the terminology, so let us know. Was you scared? I would've been terrified.
It was. Yeah, I was. It was that scary because it was like you going into something like, dang, like this is like what I've been dreaming for, but it's like, it's my job, and it's like so much stuff going in your head, and it's
right.
like, damn, I really did this, like, you know what I'm saying? And you get to thinking like, why you even did this, like, damn. Then it's like you got more stuff going in your head, like goals of making a team, doing this, whatever. So it's like, I just let it sink in first. You know what I'm saying? Let it sink in, keep to my routine, and I'm like, all right, this is for real. When I got up there, and it was like, you just gotta learn, like like it's just something like how we just said we've been doing this since we was 5. So it's football at the end of the day. So when you got that mentality and you just like be a student of the game, which I am, you know what I'm saying? I just stay to myself. I learn from the vets. Like same thing I've been doing all my life to get there. I did that when I was there in the league, and it just worked out for me. Like I was grinding my ass off.
That's what's up. Is there any like specific player that kind of took you under their wing and was like, you know, I'm gonna help him out, or like a vet or even like a rookie?
Yeah, I went in with my homeboy. It's crazy. Y'all probably know Van Jefferson. He went to St. Mary's. He used to play for the family back in the day.
I don't know who that is.
I heard of him.
Yeah, he went to St. Mary's. And I used to throw to him. I used to play quarterback in high school, and so we came in together, and that was my right hand man's, and we did everything together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like hit the field, did extra stuff, all that. We was locked in. Like that was my dog. Then Jalen Ramsey actually took me under his ring.
Okay.
He real good. You ever heard of, you know who that is?
I know who.
Right.
I know who Jalen Ramsey is.
But
he got a lot of attitude.
He do. I remember meeting him though. Like he made that actually like dog come on me some more. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I appreciate him for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got into it like in a good way. He started teaching me little stuff, and we started kicking and be cool. You know what I'm saying? And he just took me under his wing. And that organization is like a family style organization. Like they really got good players over there who like do the same thing. So really everybody for real. It was real good like for me to be in LA and to learn from.
What were your emotions when you learned that you made the team?
It was like something that I really like expected myself to do. Because I'm always like a type of person that like I've been doing this all my life. You know what I'm saying? Like where I be in situations nobody thought that I can be in, but I always did. So it's like I ain't really get like I knew I was gonna be good just from what I was doing in practice too.
Yeah.
And like how I was going, like what I was like hearing about myself and just how they treat you. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool for me. I already kind of knew. You know what I'm saying? But I worked my ass off. It was crazy.
No cap.
Yeah.
Definitely. What about you? How's the process been going for you? And like I know you worked out with a few teams. How was that? I seen like interviews and your public speaking is kind of good. I was like, look at Mike.
I be trying.
How was that process for you?
It's good. You know, right now I'm just really sitting still, waiting on the next little thing. Putting things together, got different options on the table. But it's been good. You know, I'm still in it, so it's kind of hard to talk about it. You know, I'm really in the middle of it, but it's kind of been slowing down. It was real busy, like from like April to this past month. You know, July just kind of started to be a little bit more smoother, and now I'm sitting back and thinking about what I'm gonna do and which route I'm gonna take. But I feel like it's all gonna, you know, figure itself out, and you know, the end goal gonna be special. So.
Okay, so walk us through the process of like a NBA workout, because I've heard it's like jam packed, like you hopping off the plane straight to this. So, what is it like? Yeah,
no, they treat you like you in the NBA.
But that's dope.
Like, you know, my first workout was with the Pacers, and you know they fly you out first class. You know, you get there.
Oh, you got flew out by the Pacers. That's different.
You know what I'm saying? You get there, they get you the little car setup. You know, the driver. You know, they getting your bags and stuff. You know, they treating you nice. You get to the hotel, they really treating you like you him, like you're supposed to be treated.
Right.
So, you know, but as far as the workout and stuff, it's cool. Like, it's a different atmosphere. Like, you working out in front of executives and coaches and GMs and everybody in there. So, you know, they really want to see, you know, something when you out there on the floor. So, you know, it was a good experience. You know, I definitely learned a lot from the experience, and I'm thankful that I got to do it. So,
is it like a lot of like scrimmaging, like 5-on-5, or is it like 1-on-1? Like, no, how's that set up?
It ain't really 5-on-5 because it's only 6 dudes in the workout.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's only 6. Yeah, it's only 6 of you in there. So you do a lot of like shooting, and then like 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3. You know, they might incorporate a couple different drills and use like the managers there, so they might want to see you play like 4-on-4 or something like that. But other than that,
y'all the stuff though? Like,
you said text?
No, like test y'all, like do verse.
Oh yeah. You do all that. Like, but a lot of dudes, like, you know what I'm saying, you would do that early, like your first workout, then they get it from the other team.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I remember when I first got to Indiana, I ain't really think about that. I was like, you know, I came in like, all right, bet we about to just hoop. before the workout, they like, nah, you about to do the full course sprint. You about to do the vertical. You about, you know what I'm saying? The agility test. You about to do all this. I'm like, man, I got to lock in for real now, because the other dudes there, they had just came from work. That was my first workout, so they ain't had to do it.
Yeah,
so that's why I'm saying it was different for me. Like, I'm doing this by myself.
Oh, yeah, right.
So, I'm really like, all right, bet. Nah, I really, that take energy too. So I'm like, all right, I got to lock in real quick. But it was smooth.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So for both of y'all, what do y'all got up? Or like, what's some stuff that y'all want to do that's like outside of basketball? I know like you real into like fashion and stuff. And Mike, we talked briefly about you like hosting camps and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's so dope. Like with your story and
For sure.
we talked off camera about like the stuff that you want to bring to like your camps and all this, and I know you have like a story to tell. So like, what's some stuff that you plan on working on in the future?
I don't know. I feel like honestly, I've been thinking about that a lot lately because I'm not in school right now. Normally, I'm in school, so I be working out, doing homework or something. Trying to act the way to do some work.
Yeah.
But now it's like I'm just hooping. So it's like I got a lot of more downtime. So I honestly don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. But I feel like now I'm about to really figure it out.
Yeah.
And get into a lot of other stuff and really just, see what I like other than basketball. But I'm so locked in on basketball right now. It's just taking up a lot of my, because I feel like it's that time for me to really like, make that next step, obviously. I ain't in college no more. So I got to make it happen with the basketball first. But definitely, my story and, impacting others and all that is something that I see me doing at some point in my life. So when that day comes, it's gonna be special.
Most definitely, and I think that would be so influential to a lot of like the young ones out here, and I mean really to a lot of us all. A lot of people don't know your story, and
For sure.
I'll give you a chance to talk about that if you want. If you don't, that's fine. But a lot of people would really love to hear that and need to hear something like that. And me, like, even being like your friend and just kind of diving in deeper and learning more about like your situation, that'd be dope. That's why I think those camps me and Stout was talking about. I'm like, Mike needs to do this camp.
Right.
Mike need to do this camp.
Right, nah, for sure.
Yeah.
No, I'm planning on doing a camp this August. So we trying to get it all set in stone now. So I can't put no exact dates down and nothing, but be on the lookout for that. End of August, mid-August, put a little camp together.
Period.
Start it off.
Y'all better pull up. Tudes, what you got going on?
I'm on the same type of time, Mike. I'm really locked in with ball, but I am into fashion though. So I'm
you
right now.
You put some fits together.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate you. Right now, I'm just I'm really just helping my homies with their stuff right now.
That's
just
dope.
like doing whatever it is I can when I'm free. Until I get mine running after this season, I'm probably gonna get mine going. I'm gonna do something probably with like clothes, get into it a little bit more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make some clothes. Probably, I don't know yet.
Yeah.
But
and me, I'm a big advocate of being like more than just an athlete, obviously, because I'm a women's player, and y'all, when y'all get to y'all professional level, there's a lot of money on the table. There's a lot of M's and a lot of 100,000. Unfortunately, as women, we don't really get to see that type of money, or if we do, we have to go all the way across the water and deal with the shit that's going on over there, like Brittany Griner, and
man, that's crazy.
That situation is so
crazy.
Terrible, and it's going on 6 months that she has been over there behind bars, and for something that the U.S. said is wrongfully, like she's wrongfully detained or whatever. And my family, they've been tripping because I'm about to go overseas in September, and they low-key been like irritating me because like
I've been tripping too.
I'm excited to go. I'm ready. Me, I be outside. I'm ready to live my life. I know you better not be doing that. You better not be doing that. I'm like, dang, just let me like live a little bit. But I understand, like, it's so crazy, her situation. I hope that works out, and I could never imagine like being behind bars in Russia, like.
Yeah, that's
and crazy. I think it's so messed up because I just feel like a lot of like the things in America, like we're not really like advocating like for it. Like you see it briefly here or see it there, but like people really aren't talking about it enough. Rather, if this was like LeBron James, like he would have been out yesterday.
Man,
I think so. But
I heard there was some a few shootings the other day.
A few shootings?
police shootings the other day. They just stopped that too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, you talking about Illinois?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh wait, no. You talking about
Ohio?
Akron?
Yeah, Ohio.
Oh my gosh, did y'all see that video?
No, I
I
ain't
don't
see
even want
it.
to talk about that. They be getting me choked up. It was.
I ain't see the video. I think I know who. It was a little kid.
I don't think he was like a little kid. I think he was like a teenager.
Oh, okay.
In Akron, and I think he got pulled over. I forgot the reason why, and they like shot him like 90 times.
Yeah. Like,
Oh, I
crazy.
did see that. I did see that.
Insane.
Yeah.
That's scary too. Like when y'all was growing up, did y'all have like talks from y'all family members about like growing up and being a black male?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I feel like the Trayvon Martin situation is what set it off for me in my life. Like before that, I mean, it was probably stuff going on. I was so young though, but Trayvon Martin was like, you know,
That's
the whole world knew about that.
Bro.
That's
I
here.
had to talk for sure.
You had to talk.
For sure.
What? How did it go?
I mean, I understood the talk. So that was just what it was. But I had to talk for sure.
I think even me, do you remember, this is not funny, but it is kind of funny. So we took a road trip from Utah to Michigan and, wait, I think you were driving.
You funny, bro.
Bro,
funny,
Mike was
bro.
driving. Mike, I don't know, Mike might be a worse driver than you. We ain't gonna talk
Don't do
about what
that.
happened.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
We got pulled
that's
over in the middle in Wyoming.
All right.
And like it was literally, first of all, I was the only one in the car, terrified. I'm screaming at them, "Put your hands on the dashboard! We is in Wyoming. Stop
Right.
playing!" I'm being everybody, mama, Felicia in the back, talking to her mama on the phone, scared or whatever, and I'm over here like, "My mama, a police officer, no." But
Right.
the officer was cool as hell. He wasn't really tripping.
Yeah, he gave me that ticket still though. He was
Mike
tripping.
was pushing like
Hey, he was tripping.
he was pushing like 90.
Nah, but this the thing though. This the thing, bro. I don't know if you ever been to Wyoming, bro.
drive.
Nah, bro. Man, I don't know if you ever been to Wyoming,
It's
bro.
curved.
Listen,
It's like curved.
it's
and
like hills, bro. Like hills you ain't never seen before on the freeway,
He
bro. I'm
was
talking
at
about
85
like
over the hills.
So y'all in the air a little bit.
like,
In
bro.
a Jeep, you know how bossy.
But
they
this the thing though. Remy and them had the Jeep so packed. Like I wasn't even really pressing on the thing. Like, bro, we just going down the hill. We going so fast because the car's so packed.
The car's so packed.
But-
Felicia had like 50 boxes.
Yeah, they had their whole apartment in the car, bro. And for a whole day, we driving 24 hours. You know, Remy in the car irritated. Deja irritated.
Remy was irritated the whole ride. He didn't say one word. He put his headphones in for 24 hours. Did not say one
Yeah,
word.
my boy was locked in, bro. When I was irritated too. Once I got that ticket, within like the first hour of driving, bro. I ain't want to say nothing the rest of the trip either. But
Oh my gosh,
that was funny. That was funny.
Yeah, that trip was literally a blast. We had opportunity to go visit our friend in Utah, and it was like mid-COVID too. It was a lot of stuff going on. I remember,
For sure.
like for me, I don't know. We was just out there vibing. Like a lot of stuff was. I think at the time, like my dad was sick with COVID, so I ended up like going out. My mom was like, "Yeah, just go, like, just get away," because like mentally, I was just like going through a lot. And we ended up meeting one of Remy's teammates that took us to climb a mountain.
Oh yeah, nah.
We climbed the mountain.
Oh, it's adventurous. This,
So
yeah.
we climbed the mountain.
Yeah.
Like we get out there. He like
this is in Utah.
he handed us like these pocket knives, and he's like, "Here, take these." Sometimes there's like mountain lions on the mountain, and we
Wait,
like,
he handed you a pocket knife?
yes.
I don't remember him doing that to me.
He
He gave you the pocket knife? Oh, dang, Don was on that.
Shout out Dom.
Nah, that was crazy. Nah, that was a good experience though. Like the mountain. That was the first time I ever climbed a mountain.
Yeah, first time for me. It was scary.
I don't think I would ever do that.
Why?
Nah, you need to do it, bro.
Nah.
It'd be worth it. Like I thought the same thing. I never do. I got the Utah scene the mountains. I'm like, bro, why not, bro? I wasn't doing nothing else.
How was y'all was like doing it like the rock climbing?
Nah, bro. It's
At
literally-
one point we had to climb.
Oh
up
yeah.
something.
You get to a little section where you might have to climb on some stuff a little
Y'all had
bit.
the little spikes in this.
Nah,
Nah, we ain't even do all that. We just was. But the mountain we climbed wasn't the steepest one. I don't think. You know what I'm saying?
It was hard though. The
It
first
was.
hour I was gassed.
Yeah, it was.
Or what?
The first hour.
Oh,
How long it take?
I think it was like all together. It was at least like 4 or 5 hours.
oh no.
Oh yeah, all together. Yeah,
Oh.
all
Because
together.
it took us like
I ain't doing
maybe
that.
like 2.5 to get up.
Do that.
That's the thing. Once you start too, it's like, bro, you know what I'm saying?
No phone service.
That's my
Yeah.
whole day on the mountain.
We
You
worked
up
out
there.
that morning
I
too.
ain't doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that was a long day, gang.
That's a workout though.
It's a workout, bro, for sure.
For sure.
Is it?
It's a workout,
Time's
bro.
consuming, but
Yeah, it is.
It's a workout.
But yeah, you know, briefly, we just talked about y'all plans for the future, and I hope what y'all got going on goes through. I'm gonna be very excited and looking out for that. So you know, we about to start wrapping this up soon. So I just want to end it with like some fun questions that I just like came to my head or whatever. I guess they're fun. So off rip, I don't know if these are really fun. Who's your favorite player in the league?
Like, what league?
Let's do.
I was about to say,
let's do NBA because I'm not. No, let's do football too. I know a little bit about football, so let's do NBA first.
My favorite player?
All around, yeah.
LeBron.
I like the way you talk.
Oh yeah, I knew Deja was gonna look that. She been one of them her whole life.
Oh yeah,
That's
Cleveland.
crazy. Nah, me, I'm a Steph Curry fan though.
What?
I'm a shooter.
Yeah, I feel it.
You know what I mean, Steph.
So
this ain't nothing new though, gang. Like I know that's why you like, oh my god. Everybody say Steph now, but I've been messing with him for a minute.
So you think
I
Steph
figure.
is the greatest shooter of all time?
It's hands down.
Really? I think like
Hands
my
down.
greatest shooter is like Ray Allen.
You know, hey Deja, don't do that. You play basketball, you know.
Wait,
You
I'm
know,
dead serious.
It's a difference.
Who you got
Best shooter?
of all time?
Steph.
You can't deny that.
I'm like a Steph hater though. Like
I know,
really
but
like,
you
That's-
can't.
That's some Steph hating shit.
Yeah, you
But I
can't hate that
respect him.
hard.
But Ray Allen
Like,
was cold.
I used to didn't fuck with Steph because he's so good, you know?
right.
Okay,
And that's
so
why I ain't mess
yeah.
with Brian because he was so good.
Yeah.
But nah, it's to the
Good.
point
We
now.
gotta get him his flowers.
Yeah, it's to the
He
point.
gonna
now.
get his flowers, but I'm just saying, I'm speaking my piece.
Okay.
All right, favorite NFL player?
My boy Aaron Donald.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know Aaron Donald?
I don't watch the NFL. I'm lying.
Oh man.
I'm gonna skip this one. All right, who he play for?
The Rams.
Shout out Aaron Donald. Who you got?
I don't think I got a favorite NFL player, honestly.
Okay, you got a
I know
favorite
some
team?
Dudes. I don't got a favorite team either. But I'll probably say Odell though. I mess with Odell, especially
Okay.
since the adversity he just went through too.
Yeah,
And like, you know what I'm saying? Him winning that ring with the Rams was like big because they tried to write him off.
Yeah.
They really tried to write him off. Like I seen that. You know what I'm saying? And for him to win it with Matt Stafford, like that's lit.
Oh, yeah.
And Aaron Donald on that team too. So you do your, you know,
Okay.
win it together.
Okay, I don't really know
Yeah.
nothing about football, so I'm gonna skip that one.
For
All
sure.
right. Last question. Favorite musical artist right now?
Little baby.
Baby got the game on lock.
Little baby.
What? What you got? What you think?
Gunna.
Gunna, free Gunna.
Yeah, free Gunner for
Free
real.
Gunna.
He ain't do nothing.
Gunna for sure for me.
I think right now I was a little baby for a minute, but I'm definitely Dirk.
Oh, you Dirk?
Yeah.
Oh, you done switch sides.
I done switched sides.
You done switch
But they
sides.
bros.
That's crazy.
But
They
we-
is bros.
Hey, bro, so that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I thought somebody was at least gonna say Young Thug. That's crazy.
It used to be Thug for me, I ain't gonna lie.
Baby,
Yeah,
Gunna,
it used to be Thug for
and
me.
Dirk.
Thug like that, but baby for me. though.
Okay. All right. This is our last question. We finna wrap it up. So, what's y'all go-to song before the game? I want to hear this. Y'all be listening. Y'all probably gonna say Detroit music.
I listen to. I switch it up. I'm not one that'll be like, I gotta listen to this exact song before the game. You know,
Okay.
like one day I'll wake up and be like, yeah, I'm on Baby today. You know what I'm saying? Next day I'll be like, I'm listening to Dirk, or I'm listening to Gunna, or you know what I'm saying? I remember listening to YoungBoy a lot my freshman year when I
you was
wasn't
on
playing.
Demons, huh?
Yeah. When
That's
I
why
wasn't
you
playing.
wasn't playing. You was listening to the wrong person.
Nah, YoungBoy get you turned though. You know what I'm saying? But
I know a couple songs I gotta listen to though. I don't know if it's a particular song. I know Kodak Versatile. I gotta listen to that before.
Oh, okay.
And I say Lil Baby probably Minute.
That's tough.
Baby. Yeah.
That's tough.
Before
That
the
just came
game.
out though. You ain't get a chance to listen to that before the game yet. Oh, Minute. That's old.
Yeah, that's
oh,
old. Yeah,
that's like
yeah.
harder than hard.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm tripping. I thought he
talking
just
about old
came out
school,
with
baby.
another.
That's in a minute.
That's
In a
Yeah,
minute.
in a minute.
Okay, bet. So my go-to song is "Weirdo Hoes" by Lil Durk.
Of course. Of course.
Oh, I be in the
Before the
locker
game?
room right
You turn.
before the game. Coach walk in the locker room. You a
Turn.
Tatiana? Huh?
Yeah.
I be in there going crazy.
Nah, Dirk could get you turned for sure.
Yeah, for sure. But all right, I done kept y'all here long enough, so we finna wrap it up. Any closing words? What's some advice that y'all want to give out to the people that's watching? Throw y'all social media out there. What's up? Talk your talk.
I don't really be, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't really be on that like that. Man.
Right.
I just pop it, you know.
Period.
Nah, my advice would be keep going. You know, whoever listening to this, just keep going, keep pushing, keep striving. You know, and you got it.
Enough said. All right, we're gonna end with that, and
appreciate you for having me on, though.
Oh, yeah, appreciate you.
I appreciate y'all for coming because y'all ain't really.
It's dope, though. I can't wait to see who else you get on here.
Oh yeah, stay tuned.
First one.
It's gonna be epic. Yeah. So thank y'all for tuning in. Again, this is Deja Church with the Empower Athlete Podcast. Go ahead and share, like, all that other stuff. Subscribe. All right, thank y'all. We out of here.
Woo!